This is Hannibal back here from thehannibaltv.com with a daily wrestling news update for you. The main news of the weekend was AEW did their Forbidden Door in New Jersey arena that can hold 18,500 plus for wrestling. They had about 11,000 in there with comps. John Moxley lost the IWGP title as we reported he was going to, because apparently part of the deal with New Japan was for Moxley to win it, he would have to drop it to a New Japan guy on an AEW pay-per-view, so he dropped it to Naito, who is heard the name before. I have to say I was not interested at all in this pay-per-view, to be perfectly honest with you. Jack Perry won the vacant TNT title. Britt Baker returned. And Jack Sabre Jr., someone I've only ever heard the name of, was in the media scrum. I guess they're hurting for star power in their media scrums these days. And said he was a fan of Orange Cassidy before it was quote unquote cool to be a fan of Orange Cassidy. Because I'm sure all the cool kids in high schools are wearing Orange Cassidy t-shirts, right? Back like they did with Austin and the NWO. I mean, I don't like Orange Cassidy's style, I'll be perfectly honest. It looks fake and phony. The whole gimmick is very phony, and when you show that to people that aren't wrestling fans, they're like, "How can you watch this stuff?" Because they don't get it, I don't get it. But I don't, and by the way, Meltzer agreed with his comments. I heard Meltzer say that he made this comment, quote, "If there's anyone disregarding how talented Orange Cassidy is in pro wrestling, they're a effing idiot," end quote. And Meltzer said he put that out there for the idiots to respond to. I'm sorry, but you could show your average person the gimmick that he does, and they're not going to find it entertaining. Only the smart marks find it entertaining. Look at how far AEW's business has gone down, pushing guys like that. Your average person does not like that. I'm not saying he's not talented. All I'm saying is that is very phony looking stuff. I'd rather watch a Goldberg where I can suspend my disbelief than, oh my God, I'm embarrassed to be a wrestling fan. As far as what else this Jack Sabre had to say, or Zack Sabre, he said, quote, "To have a large-scale American company that completely respects pro wrestling that did not exist before," end quote. He said, so he's happy about having a company that completely respects pro wrestling. Take that for what it's worth. I am a Mark. Thank you, good sir, for watching me. Appreciate it. What did we get on Saturday? 300, which is actually more than TNA average last year, which was 200. Hannibal the Mandible Claw. No, thank you. I actually much prefer being a reporter. I'm very good at it. I have the largest by far YouTube channel in Canada for professional wrestling based in Canada, that is. And I'm happy I've got all the supporters. WBD, by the way, might be getting UFC programming if ESPN does not close a deal with the UFC. They're in their exclusive negotiating window right now. So UFC, I don't see this happening, that ESPN will let UFC go, but if they don't close the deal soon, apparently they'll be open to negotiate with other people. Charlie Dempsey from WWE was at the TNA tapings last Friday. That's about the news. Someone liked my bloody video. Yeah, I got clipped with a chair the other night, which you can see right there. Sadly, I had a mask on, so couldn't see it. Anyways, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Even Fat Boy here, appreciate you tuning in. Have a great weekend. Have a happy Canada Day.